Good evening, everybody. My name is Andrea Gammon. I'm the Education Director at the Stratford Festival, and it's my pleasure to welcome you tonight to this special forum event. For those of you who don't know yet, I'm assuming you do as you're here, but the forum is a series of enrichment activities that's meant to expand and enrich your experience of the festival and the playbill. We have over 200 forum events on this season in addition to the playbill. So if you haven't picked up a forum flyer which delineates all of those 200 plus events, please do. This is the July calendar, and there'll be one for August coming out, as there's tons and tons of things for you to get involved in. Everything from lectures to putting on a pair of tap shoes and learning a number from Crazy for You. So, but tonight we are here for the Sonnet Man. Devon Glover, also known as the Sonnet Man, is a writer, teacher, and rapper from Brooklyn, New York. He graduated from Ithaca College with a major in music and math on full scholarship. And as the Sonnet Man, he has taught and performed in schools, universities, theaters, and festivals around the world, including television appearances on programs such as The Today Show. Most recently, his performances have taken him to places such as the St. Lawrence Shakespeare Festival here in Canada, Negril, Jamaica's Soul Rebellion Hip Hop Festival, and the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust in Stratford-upon-Avon in the UK. We are absolutely delighted to have him here. He currently divides his time between New York and LA, where in LA he's a member of the Salty Shakespeare Company, for whom he wrote and performed Richard III in rap. He's a charismatic performer who's inspiring a whole new generation of Shakespeare enthusiasts, and we're absolutely delighted to have him here. Ladies and gentlemen, Devon Glover, the Sonnet Man.
How's everybody doing? Teacher MC known as the Sonnet Man, but this is not going to be a classroom performance. It's not going to be your ordinary Shakespeare experience. This is going to be a Sonnet Man show. Anybody here ever been to a hip-hop concert? Okay. Yes, we're going to turn Shakespeare to a hip-hop concert. Usually when I perform my hip-hop concerts, I like to do a little call and response. So we're going to start off with a little warm-up to see who's participating, who's going to rock with me. Okay, you ready? Yeah, I like this. You know what? We're going to divide you guys into threes, all right? No, we're going to divide you into two, all right? So here, this is going to be this side, and this is going to be the other side, okay? Yes. Whenever you're ready, DJ. Yeah, I like to turn it up. This is how I warm up my show, okay? Let's go. This side, y'all ready to make noise? Say, let's go. Okay, this side, y'all ready to make noise? Say, let's go. One more time, this side, y'all ready to make noise? Say, let's go. Okay, this side, y'all ready to make noise? Say, let's go. Yeah, hey there, it's a great year. 450th, reppin' Shakespeare. If you want some more, say yeah. If you want some more, say yeah. We gonna take it there. I rock with the classics, rap for the masses. Took it from Brooklyn all the way to Stratford. This is Shakespeare, we about to make it happen. Hands in the air, as high as can be. That's the way we rock Sesame Street. I hit it with the heat and I hit it with ease. I'm the eye of the elite, I supply you with the heat. Switch it up, 2 fingers in the air to let you know it's all peace. Brooklyn's in here, you feel it, you smell the aura, it's in the air. All right, we're gonna try one more time, check it. This side, y'all ready to make noise? Say, let's go. Okay, this side, y'all ready to make noise? Say, let's go. We gonna switch it up. Fellas, y'all ready to make noise? Say, let's go. Okay, ladies, y'all ready to make noise? Say, let's go. Gotta repeat it. How ya doing out there? It looks a little gloomy out there. I came to set it right, start smoothly in here. The Sonnet Man from Brooklyn's in here, also known as Mr. Keep It Moving in here. What you hear is like a verbal souvenir. Hit you with a nice thought like the roots is in here. I break you off with real music in here. When I say shake, y'all say spare. Shake, shake, When I say shake, y'all say spear. Shake, shake. When I say shake, y'all say spear. Shake, shake. When I say shake, y'all say spear. Shake, shake. So beautiful, so electrifying. This my element, I call it clever rhyming. I keep it etiquette, but yet it's death defying. I know you're hearing it, I know you're hearing it. So beautiful, so electrifying. This my element, I call it clever rhyming. I keep it etiquette, but yet it's death defying. I know you're hearing it, I know you're hearing it. This side, y'all ready to make noise? Say let's go. Okay, this side, y'all ready to make noise? Say let's go. Yes, I like to warm up. This side, y'all ready to make noise? Say let's go. Okay, this side, y'all ready to make noise? Say let's go. Alright, so this side say shake and y'all say spear. One more time, just say shake and y'all say spear. One more time. Yeah, we're gonna get it started now. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. I'm so happy to be here. This is my third time traveling to Canada, and I'm actually very honored to be performing for you guys at the Stratford Shakespeare Festival. I never thought this would happen. Never thought this would happen. Oh, I didn't even introduce myself formally, please. Let me introduce myself. I'm Devon Glover, the speaker, poet, rapper, teacher, tutor, with a nice program special for the future. The Sonnet Man, Shakespeare's lessons through music. A sonnet's a poem with 14 lines. Shakespeare formed the design, his formula rhyme leading me to weaving a few lyrics, break it down, make it more meaningful, hip and cool, an interactive introduction to kids to one of the greatest writers who ever lived. With over 50 million students in the US, some find it hard to understand the bard. His modern language, we should embrace it. Let's learn and appreciate it. I'm determined to be his savior. Past shows with my indication, he provides inspiration, daring all to be innovative. Work has led to many presentations from 3rd to 12th graders, a presence in Jamaica with several other schools already waiting. Requests that I plan to make, cause I'm dedicated to education. By the way, I need a favor. With your help, I know we gon' make it. Check the website out, hop aboard with it. SonnetMan.com, only 4 minutes. I have a plan to edutain the mass with sonnets in every class. This is my viral letter asking for help from y'all. A little tip jar to get this kick started. I have a plan to edutain the mass with sonnets in every class. This is my viral letter asking for help from y'all. A little tip jar to get this kick started. Thanks for listening, y'all. Let's get started. It ain't over. Thank song is for all who supported a tune where I caught it, where I croon in the chorus. Like, thank you all for taking time out to show your support. This rhymes for you, heavy made up thought, every line I use, heavy rhyme of course. Here's a rhyme for you. Thank you all for coming out to take your support. This rhymes for you, heavy made up thought, heavy rhyme I use, heavy line of course. Here's a rhyme for you. I'm married to the life of tunes, and I wanna bring my life to schools. I write to enlighten, minds I will brighten. Recite the bard, watch them all get excited. Thank you all for donating so far. This is your tip jar, it's little kickstart from the Sonnet Man. I represent the bard from my heart. Thanks for getting involved. Had to take a break, this a lesson for y'all. Put it on a beat, make a record for all. Only made sense to form a few sentences. Make a hit, then ask for a tip with it. That's my intro. Yes, my name is Devon Glover, and I rap. Like many other rappers, I got many nicknames. Go by T-Dome, I go by the Tip Jar, I go by MC Press Play. DJ Press Play is off duty right now. Got my helpers up there. But today you're gonna know me as the Sonnet Man. And I'm so happy to introduce you to this innovative introduction experience with the Bard, putting Shakespeare's sonnets to hip hop. So what you're gonna hear today, you're gonna hear me put Shakespeare's words verbatim. Anybody familiar with the sonnets? Okay, okay. So we might have some people singing along. I like that. I like that. So what you're gonna hear Shakespeare's words verbatim, and then you're gonna hear me break down the words, like bridging the gap from the late 1500s to 2014, from Stratford upon Avon to Stratford, Ontario, from Stratford upon Avon to Brooklyn, and then I'm gonna weave the story and let you know how I became the Sonnet Man and why I like doing this and why I believe the power of Shakespeare leads to success, is leading to my success, and I love it so much. So, what you know what? This one is actually dedicated to, I promised a student of mine who's actually a math student. Yes, I teach math. So, I fourth grade, and she brought this up to me. This is Sonnet 29, and I told her I was going to start off with this one. So just to give you a little sample before we really go in, okay? Whenever you're ready, DJ. Dear one and only, when I feel troubled and alone. No, that's not how it goes. Dear one and only. Does he start anything like that? Probably not. This is Sonnet 29. When in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes, I all alone be weak, my outcast state, in troubled deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed, desiring this man's art, that man's scope, with what I most enjoy, contented least, yet in these thoughts myself almost despising, haply I think on thee, and then my state, like to the lark at break of day arising, from sullen earth sings hymns at heaven's gate, for thy sweet love remembered, such wealth brings, that then I scorn to change my state with kings, with kings, with kings. Hey, are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? Or am I whispering? I penned this for you, hope you listen in. Listen, sometimes I get distant. In a quick instant, I find what I'm missing. You're the main reason why my head's above ground. Before I break down, I have to break it down. Sometimes I feel alone in the zone, in my own sad state, just tearing, crying out my brain cause I can't maintain. When I pray and complain, it's like nobody hears it. Being realistic, I can't deal with this. It's not how I vision my ideal living. How can I win when I always feel lost and off? How can I go on with these thoughts instead of fame and fortune, pain and misfortune? Why can't I be the guy with the front porch and with good prospects and friends, a couple Porsches? I want it all, not just a portion. Staring in the mirror insane. Maybe if I listen to the mirror, it would be a little clearer. Are you hearing? No one shows sympathy. Looking at another who's blessed as an enemy. Envious, staring at another man's ploy. Dissatisfied with the things I usually enjoy. Why I feel like my life sucks when other people in the world fall on hard luck. I'm losing my poise, I had no clue and nowhere to run until I found you. And with the joy and love and grace you bring, I refuse to change my state with King. But are they listening? Hey, are you listening? Are you listening? Or am I whispering? I penned this for you, hope you listen in. Listen, sometimes I get distant, and in a quick instant, I find what I'm missing. You're the main reason why my head's above ground. Before I break down, I have to break it down. Sonnet 29, and this is dedicated to anybody who's ever down and out and think they have no one to talk to. Remember, you can always talk to the Sonnet Man, but I know you have friends and teachers, parents, siblings that you can reach out to, and this is what this sonnet's about. Don't let your complaints go in deaf ears. In troubled deaf heaven with my bootless cry, and look upon myself and curse my fate. When in disgrace with fortune in men's eyes, I all alone be weak, my outcast state. In troubled deaf heaven with my bootless cries, and look upon myself and curse my fate. When in disgrace with fortune in men's eyes. Sonnet 29. So that was a little example. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Shakespeare could be a rapper? What do you think? I think he was the first rapper. Just like all other rappers, he had a nickname, the Bard. Why not, you know? So this next one, that one was kind of somber, you know, but that was like the example. This one I actually like to dedicate to this season. I actually performed this. Where's the Shakespeare school that I was working with? So, okay. How y'all doing? All right. So I like to practice this chorus. Maybe you guys can help me out. Do you remember the chorus? I'm going to do it twice, and then we're going to practice. We're going to bring everybody else in, okay? So when I do it, just jump in with me, all right? Come and be my sunny day. You can chase my clouds away. I'll be with you every day. Come on, baby, let's fly away. Thank you, thank you. Whew. Don't they sound good? Yes. Now, that's what we're going to do. I want the newcomers, everybody new to the Sonnet Man, we're going to teach y'all that same chorus. First of all, what we're going to do right here, it topped the charts over 400 years ago, okay? You think of anybody. Elvis, Bieber. This is Bieber Town. Pink. Nobody can hold a candle to what we're going to perform right here, okay? So it's only 4 lines. It gets repeated twice, all right? The first line is, come and be my sunny day. This sounds good, right? You can chase my clouds away. Okay. I'll be with you every day. Okay. I don't think I have to sing the chorus. Oh, my God. Y'all might help me out. Oh, this sounds so good. The last line is, come on, baby, let's fly away. We're going to turn this. Y'all going to be my Stratford sonneters from now on, all right? Whenever I perform, you have to come and help me out, all right? Let's show all these other artists how Shakespeare does it, okay?
Shall I compare
this is his most famous sonnet, Sonnet 18. Feel free to sing along, rap along too. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dim. And every fair from fair sometime declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall there brag that wanderest in its shade. When in eternal lines to time thou growest, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. And this gives life to thee. Y'all ready to help me out? Sing along. Come and be my sunny day. You can chase my clouds away. I'll be with you every day. Come on, baby, let's fly away. Come and be my sunny day. You can chase my clouds away. I'll be with you every day. Come on, baby, let's fly away. You remind me of the weather in the middle of June. So nice, no clouds in the sky. It always seems like summer's ending too soon. So my limited time, I wanna spend it with you. Every good thing ends. I'm gonna pretend that your godly skin won't be gone with the wind. The forces of nature could change you, transform an angel to a complete stranger. In hindsight, your beauty helps my eyesight, so I write insights about your highlights. It's written in stone, so no one could rewrite. Please come and be my sunny delight. You're the perfect memory I don't want to throw away. I write about your beauty so it never goes away. My love is immortal, my thoughts are eternal. Your looks are forever, I wrote it in my journal. Come and be my sunny day.
You can chase my clouds away.
Okay, I'll be with you every day. Come on, baby, let's fly. One more time, please. Come and be my sunny day. You can chase my clouds away. I'll be with you every day. I see you in the back, yeah. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? I write about you cause you're always on my mind. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? You shine bright like the third eye in the sky. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines. We could form a bond so hot, you and I. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines. Now I got you, I see love is not blind. Thy eternal summer shall not fade, stay hot forever when we are together. Thy eternal summer shall not fade. It shall stay the same like it was the first day. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see. As long as I'm living and men have vision, so long lives this, and this gives light to thee, to thee. Sing.
Come and be my sunny day.
Yeah, you can chase my clouds away. I'll be with you every day. Come on, baby, let's. One more time, please. Come and be my sunny day. You can chase my clouds away. I'll be with you every day. Come on, baby, let's fly away. That's Sonnet 18, Sonnet 18. Dedicated to summer love. I'm a fan of summer love. I'm hunting right now. We got any summer couples in here? Bunch of cold-hearted lovers in here. Oh my gosh. Did everybody meet in the winter? So yes, that one is his most famous one. That's actually the first sonnet that we began writing because so sweet and so beautiful. Just the beauty of the language and the power of the diction that he uses and the metaphors and similes. He broke down summer. And also, I actually compare this to, you know, when my mother compares me to a sunny day. Whenever she sees me like this, the baby pictures is like reminding her of a sunny day. That's the ones that's set in stone. It's like, you know, those baby pictures. So, but also, just the beauty of the language and the way Shakespeare wrote those words, it was so powerful. And just is surprisingly that it's still powerful to this day. And he wrote words to the point that other poets didn't even believe what he was saying. And that's one thing. This next sonnet that I'm about to write. Like I said, these all connect to me in my life. But next one's about believing in myself, and this is, you know, sort of what connects me to the Sonnet Man also. I know we have some aspiring students in here, and I know we have some great teachers in here also. And I know one of the messages that I always try to send to my students is believing in yourself. Does everybody here believe in themselves? Okay. You know, like I said, I know I'm a one-man show here, but we're all here together, okay? We all performing together. So if you believe in yourself, say, I believe it. I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that. Make me a believer. Say, I believe it. Okay, I like that. I like that. I hear the different pitches. I love it. I feel like I need to take y'all all on a bus and bring y'all back to Brooklyn. Y'all need to just come sing with me from now on, okay? So, yes, this next one is one that I like to, you know, show with my students and you know, work with them and let them know that they need to believe in themselves, even if somebody else doesn't believe in you. As long as you believe in yourself and your dream, you know, you'll be good. You'll be successful. So this next one is Sonnet 17. Like I said, sometimes Shakespeare's work was so colorful, the other poets didn't even believe him. Who would believe my verse in time to come? You know the words, please rap along with me. Help me out. If you believe my verse in time to come. Do you believe? Do you believe? Who would believe my verse in time to come if it were filled with your most high deserts? Though yet heaven knows love is but as a tomb which hides your life and shows not half your parts. If I could write the beauty of your eyes and in fresh numbers number all your graces, the age to come would say this poet lies. Such heavenly touches near touch earthly faces. So should my papers, yellow with their age, be scorned like old men of less truth than tongue, and your true rights be termed a poet's rage and stretch meter of an antique song. For were some child of yours alive that time, you should live twice in it and in my rhyme. You should live twice in it and in my rhyme. If I wrote about how great you are and all the traits and all of your achievements, would they believe it? Hey, if you believe in yourself, please repeat after me. Say, I believe it.
Girl, when I'm speaking about you,
Say, I believe it.
best believe I'm speaking the truth.
Say, I believe it.
My word, no need for any proof.
Say, I believe it. Who would believe my description of the most beautiful vixen? With you in my vision, heaven knows the words written barely shows you. It's like a grave that keeps your talents hidden. If I could number all of your wonderful traits, I wonder if all the other poets would realize the reasons that I want you. Or would they call it fake like a toupee? People in the future would think this poet's lying. No human face has ever been so divine. And this way, with my poems yellow with age, would be scorned like old men with nothing to say. Yet they talk too much with they facts so wrong. Like a false verse taken from an old song. They would think I'm a crazed man yelling with rage. Treat all your qualities as false prophecies. If we were to have a child one day, that would help prove the image I was trying to display. You'll be doubly alive in your child's eyes and inside my rhymes. If I wrote about how traits you are and all the traits and all of your achievements, would they believe it? Who would believe my verse in time to come? Girl, when I'm speaking about you, best believe I'm speaking the truth. Take my word, no need for any proof. We're gonna do it side to side. Say this, say I believe it. Say I believe it. This side, I believe it. Say I believe it. This side, I believe it. Say I believe it. Say I believe it. Say I believe it. Sonnet 17. Shout out to the DJ up there. That one connects to me a lot. Yes, that was part of my story because I've always had a dream of being a musician, you know, and also being a teacher. And my story of the Sonnet Man, you know, this is what I do. You know, this is such a special event, such special talent that I like to, you know, showcase to my students and show them that like I told the students that I was working with, any student that I work with, the first time I ever, you know, performed, I had poets come into my class in 7th, 8th grade and inspired me to write and to keep writing. And I've always had that dream in my back pocket, you know. So this, you know, the Sonnet Man just started about 3-4 years ago, and just the fact that it's grown as much as it has makes me so happy that I believed in myself, and the other people that were supporting me believed in me also. So that's why I like to tell students, you know, don't ever be deferred with any dreams. Has anybody heard of a dream deferred, that poem? Exactly. That's one poem I like to, you know, share with my students also. I know it's not Shakespeare, but that's another poem that I like to, you know, share with students myself. But yeah, like, before I go into my interlude and my story of the Sonnet Man, I like to tell y'all what I do, okay? But usually, obviously, when I tell you what I do, I like to do it through song. So we're gonna do it again through song. Stay true to my religion. Rhyming is a hobby, but I do it for a living. Cooking in the kitchen, moving with a vision, searching for a higher definition, rehearsed in the plot of repetition. Pen hits the pad, the hard light shows, determination proves how far I go. Sitting in the cage, writing all day, working part-time, minimum wage. Such a hard time living this way. This is what I do, gotta show the world how I move. No shut-eye, gotta come fly. It's a must, I prove to the world, to my city, my crew. Gotta get my due, can I find a way to be a happy guy? Satisfied, this is how I feel my appetite. Gunning for a slice of the Big Apple's pie. New York, show me to the light. I use the mic as a stage now, taking no shorts. You want more? Say ow. I use the mic as a stage now, taking no shorts. You want more? Say ow. I use the mic as a stage now, taking no shorts. You want more? Say ow. Movement stages where I feel safe at. Rhyming till I'm lying in the dirt face down. I don't shave, I got a dirt face now. Leeching off of mama up at her place now. Busy hunting for my next work day now. Promise I'll be rich by my next birthday. First I need to rehearse and get these words laid down. In my closet room, part in workspace now. Staring in the ceiling like a jerk spaced out. Wonder if I'm hurt, does the earth stay round? Wrote a checklist, tried to clear out the clouds, but it's overwhelming, see I'm clearly in the now. I gotta make it, got a lot of statements, make a couple hits before I air it out. I gotta make it, got a lot of statements, make a couple hits before I air it out. This is what we do. See, yeah, I do a lot of personal work too. But the personal work actually led to the Sonnet Man. I mean, now that we've all sung and rapped together, I could talk to you guys, right? We're family, right? Let me tell you about the Sonnet Man a little bit. Now, I like to tell everybody I was a great high school student. I'm not even going to just sugarcoat that. I was good. I was great. But I failed one class. I failed English honors. Well, know how I failed English honors? William Shakespeare. Teacher gave me this book called King Lear. And I knew I was graduating. Me and my friends knew we were going to college, so we just let the king go. You know, we began looking for schools and colleges. When I went into college, as much as I loved poetry, I started as a computer science major, and then I wanted to get into education, so I moved to math. And I'm not gonna lie, I tried to avoid journal writing, poetry writing, any type of writing, because I was trying to avoid William Shakespeare. So I wasn't able to finish on time at the moment. You know, I was one class short. I was broke. I'm not even gonna lie, I was broke. So I had to go home, trying to figure out what I was gonna do and how I was gonna, become a teacher. In New York City, in New York City, most states in the U.S., you cannot teach without a diploma. You can't do a lot of things without a college diploma. It's not even high school. It's college before you can do anything. So I was, stuck in a rut trying to figure out how I can teach. I know I had experience. I was able to go in and tutor, but I wasn't able to teach professionally. And I bumped into a wonderful company that allowed me to showcase my skills, at least in the right way, teach through hip hop. It's a company called Vocabulary. And we taught several subjects through hip hop, and that was one way I was able to get into schools. Whether it was physically or not, I was able to write and provide innovative way to get teachers to teach vocabulary and other subjects. But I still wasn't teaching. So one day I was trying to find a way to get back into schools and finish my degree. I found out my younger brother was going to school, and I didn't want him to go through the same financial troubles that I went through. So I helped him pay his way and made sure he was good. And luckily he got his associate's degree and he's moving on and doing well. But what about me? I was happy about him, but I was still broke, and I was still one class short. One class short. That's all I needed to become a teacher. One class short, and stuck in a rut. I was trying to find a way to just teach and be successful. At least get on my own 2 feet. And one way that I first started getting to Shakespeare, I had a teacher come to me, because I still did side performances, and I had a teacher, she was actually the mother of one of my bandmates, and she said, "Devon, I need help. Please, I need you to help with these students. They have this one book, and if they don't read it, they're not going to graduate. I'm not changing the book. I'm not changing the book." I said, "I got you. I could do this. I could teach anything. I got it." So she gave me Othello. So I was like, all right. So I reread Othello, but from the first time when I had Shakespeare for the first time in high school, when I was in high school, it was totally different because my teacher just gave me the book, and since we were seniors, and surprisingly, that was the first time I saw Shakespeare, in a book form. Like I think I've seen versions of Romeo and Juliet, but that's the first time I was handed a book in Shakespeare. I was 18 years old, and so I thought that was kind of disappointing. Now that I'm now in 2014, I look back, I think that's disappointing. But after reading Othello, I read it out loud because I was told that Shakespeare was actually meant to be seen. It's not meant to be read. So after reading it out loud, it started getting into a rhythm. It felt like I was singing a song with some of these parts. So like, man, Brabantio's a rapper. He's, Othello is, he could rhyme. So me and my friend, one way we got to get students to open a book, we and him, for each part, we just translated each, every time there was an interaction, we talked through hip hop, we translated just for the kids, just for the students to go, I could do a better rap. It was like, all right, go do it. And it wasn't even just to get them to write, it was to get them to open the book. And guess what? They all opened the book. And they all passed the test. They all, graduated and moved on to wonderful things. So it wasn't even about, it was something just to get them to open the book and show them that we use the same words. I don't know about, I guess we're from everywhere. We're from all over. But in New York City, the term that everybody uses is swagger. Teachers, students come to me, you don't have no swag, you have no swagger. Like, do you know who invented that word? Shakespeare invented the word. So if he didn't invent it, you would have nothing. What would you have? You'd just be, you. So, yeah, this was, once I noticed that I saw them, working and doing their due diligence and actually asking me for advice for other plays, we thought, this might be cool. This might be a nice way to get students to read Shakespeare. And the sonnets, I mean, they are excellent. If anybody that's connected to hip hop, I compare 14-line sonnet to 16 bars of rap. Usually a verse of rap is 16 bars. Now Shakespeare was lazy with the last two, but he wrote 154 of them. He wrote 38 plays. So we'll give them a break, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's one way we got them to connect to Shakespeare. And from there, my story where I was, helping out my family and still trying to find a way, that's how I got on the Today Show after, bumping into a playwright who had the same weird idea. It was like, what if we put Shakespeare to hip hop? It was like, yeah, we could do that. So I was walking around with this big 800, like, it felt like pounds, but it was 800 pages of Shakespeare's plays and lexicons, just so I can learn it, just so I can understand what's going on before I relay it to students. And the Sonnet Man was born. We made a great CD, and it was, well received in New York City. Traveled to schools all over, and every year it's been expanding to different schools. It's been a great experience to travel. I work with a company called Academic Entertainment that sends me to schools. I mean, to see a 7 or 8 year old student come to me with, Romeo and Juliet and actually be able to understand what the diction is, and also like a sonnet. I've actually have requests. Like I said, I had a 9-year-old give me Sonnet 29 and said, I like this, and I think this is, she needed a hug, but she felt depressed. But the fact that she understood what that sonnet was amazing. And, I thought this was one way that I can, strengthen the language in my communities. And I'm so proud that I'm able to do it throughout the U.S. Like I said, this is my 3rd time in Canada. I got to say, Canada might change me into a resident. I love Canada. I'm not even going to lie. I've been to 3 different parts, and, the students, the neighborhood has been excellent. Everybody loves Shakespeare. So, yes, it led to the Today Show. It's led to me traveling all over. I actually wrote a musical for Richard III. Do anybody know the story of Richard III? That is very hard to put that man into a musical, It's like gangster rap, He's a thug. He's killing everybody. Anyway, so it was a wonderful thing. On top of Richard III, I've always been asked to do other soliloquies and other parts. And yeah, I'm going to sit down. Mind if I sit? Yeah, good. We're all family, you know what I'm saying? We're all family. So you can start this next one. So this next one I'm going to do, I was asked, after I did my first sonnet, I was asked to read this book. I'm not going to tell you what book it is, because once I start saying the verse, you'll know what I'm singing. But this was reminding me of when I was down and out, and I was stuck in this fork in the road. I'm gonna sing for y'all. What am I gonna do? These things I'm going through. Am I alive or am I dead? What's in my head? These thoughts keep haunting me in my soul. I could let go, but I don't know what the future holds. So I wanna live. I gotta give what I got to give, what I got to give. Check it. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing in them, to die, to sleep no more. And by your sleep to say we end 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death where dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient of unworthy takes, where he himself might his quietus make with the bare bodkin. Who in fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread is something after death, the undiscovered country from whose born no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather face those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickly all with a pale cast of thought, an enterprise of great pitching moment with disregard that currents turn awry and lose the name of action. What am I going to do? These things I'm going through. Am I alive or am I dead? What's in my head? These thoughts keep haunting me in my soul. I can't let go, but I don't know what the future holds. So I want to live. I got to give what I got to give, what I got to give. Hamlet, what am I gonna do?
The Ophelia.
What am I gonna do? Ooh.
Be all my sins remembered.
What am I gonna do? Ooh. Indecisions, my intuition is. This how I break it down. Check it. To live or die, that is the question. One is good, the other is depressing. Is it nobler to suffer the bad things thrown your way or fight against your troubles by simply putting an end to them all? Fix it all before taking a fall. Dying, sleeping, that's all dying is. A sleep that ends the heartache that life gives. Alive for that reason, I strive for achievement. To die for sleep, to sleep just for dreaming. But there's a catch. In death sleep, who knows what dreams might be attached? And if they get attached, it's a reminder on how reality could find us after we put this morality behind us. That's something to worry about. Those thoughts that make us stretch our sufferings out to the point of thinking death is coming around. Stressing on something I know nothing about. Who would put up with all of life's embarrassments? The abuse from superiors and management. The disrespect from men with arrogance. The pangs of a love unanswered. The incompetence of the law, the lack of courtesy of people in the office, and the all good people take from all. Would you take your knife out and call it quits? Who would bear to let loose and sweat through a life worn down unless something dreadful after death made the thoughts of fear emerge? The undiscovered tale where no visitor returns. I wonder, without getting answers, it puzzles the will. Rather stick to the evils I have than face the ones that I know not of. The fear of death that makes us all cowards. Think about it too much till it attacks your mind till you become weak. It's natural. An absence of importance and substance phase and lose the name of action. Hamlet. Thank you. I told you, I think we need to get some shuttle buses for these guys. I don't think y'all leaving my site today, okay? I don't think that's gonna happen. So yes, that one actually, I remember when I was asked to do that one, I was like, man, this feel like, I remember when I was in rock bottom, and like I said, you know, this is like in connection to Sonnet 17 because, you know, when I was rock bottom, I'm trying to find out, you know, how I'm going to what I'm gonna do to keep my head above water. I'm ready to give up on my dream. I'm ready to give up, trying to teach, giving up rapping, just to, stay alive and help my family. But to give away something that something that you're passionate about is not the right way to go sometimes. So I was stuck in a fork in the road trying to figure out if I was gonna try to finish school or just go without it and try to fight my way through life. Luckily, throughout the Sonnet Man and visiting schools, I was able to get help and finish my degree. So I'm a certified mathematician, yes, and also I call myself a certified. I am a certified teacher, but certified mathematician, a graduate. And though it took a while, that struggle was actually pleasant after. Now that I think about it, that the road that I took. And I just remember after being asked to do the soliloquy, I remember being in that fork of the road, like, what am I going to do? Is it going to be, life? Am I going to try to finish this, or I'm just going to quit and just, say forget it? So that one was special to me when that was brought to me. And like I said, from the Sonnet Man, it got me to Stratford upon Avon, the home of Shakespeare. Has anybody ever been to the home of Shakespeare? So it went from Beavertown to Shakespeare Town. I love it. Stratford to Stratford upon Avon. And actually, I'm actually got invited back to Stratford. So I will be going back for his birthday, and we started a new campaign, the 154 for 451. Yes, we turned that to a palindrome. Yes, we're going to try to do all his sonnets in music, through music, because I know all his sonnets have been done lots of times. But we're going to try to do all his sonnets through music and create a little sonnet-thon in conjunction with Stratford upon Avon and the companies over there. I will be performing at the Stratford Lit Festival. So just the fact that I remember a few years ago I was stuck in Brooklyn, figuring out what am I going to do. I was literally singing that song. That's why that's in there. So I went from that to now, planning to go back to Stratford and being back here. So Shakespeare's been a blessing in my life in that regard. And Hamlet, this is one soliloquy that connected to me so much that I keep with me wherever, and I try to convey that to everybody. So I didn't mean to bring y'all back, bring y'all down. But yes, this next one I'm going to do, first of all, are there any, I know Stratford has some smooth talkers. Do we have any smooth talkers out here? Anybody here with some good lines? Because whenever I travel, I like to get some lines that I could bring back to Brooklyn. Like, you should hear what they say. Any pickup lines? Huh? I heard one. Who? I want you to pick me up. I want somebody to pick me up. Who has the best pickup line? Did what hurt? That touched my heart right there. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna wait for that. Is it smoke? Okay. Is this the Stratford? Let me get one. Cut the camera. I'm blushing. Don't do that to me. Oh my gosh. That was math. That was everything that I wanted. Oh my gosh. Come talk to me after, okay? Wow. Back to the program. This next sonnet, now this one, this is another one I like. First of all the Shakespeare sonnets are about love, but there's different ways that he portrays his love. This one I love because usually when poets, even myself, when we talk about like all my love songs or poems, and when I'm talking about somebody, it's about how perfect they are and how great they are. And this is one that when Shakespeare wrote this, it made me think about unconditional love, and it made me think about how I looking in the inside rather than the outside. This one actually reminds me of the movie Shallow Hal. I don't know why, but this next sonnet is We're going to call this the Shallow House Sonnet, okay?
My mistress.
This term was endearing back in the late 1500s, by the way. My mistress. This is Sonnet 130. My mistress, eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are done? If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damaged red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. Like grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. My mistress. I'm always thinking about her. I can't be without her. I can't breathe without her. I'm not myself. I cannot be me without her. I feel sick without her. I can't live without my mistress. I'm always thinking about her. I can't be without her. I can't breathe without her. I'm not myself. I cannot be me without her. I feel sick without her. I can't live without my mistress. Mrs. Eliminate my stress. The list is endless. The reason she's my best. Her personality fits perfect with my mindset. Unconditionally, her loving is priceless. While mine's is infinite, our love is limitless. She got a pretty face, got a few blemishes. Beauty mark movie star under the surface. She's worth it. It's the flaws that make her perfect. When she speaks, I know music has a sweeter tone, and sometimes she smells like she wants to be alone, but it's me and her alone. She doesn't have the glow, but every time I vision her, I write another ode. My mistress, misunderstood, misrepresented. The total package, the girl is heaven sent. She's never misleading. Take me out my misery. My mistress, my love for her is not a mystery. My mistress. I'm always thinking about her. I can't be without her. I can't breathe without her. I'm not myself. I cannot be me without her. I feel sick without her. I can't live without my mistress. I'm always thinking about her. I can't be without her. I can't breathe without her. I'm not myself. I cannot be me without her. I feel sick without her. I can't live without my mistress. Now this one, I had so much fun. I had to do a third verse. I had some more fun with it. I'm gonna break it down like this. Check it. My mistress, me, I am her mister, and she is my missus. When she's gone, I miss her. Make no mistakes with her, there are no mistrust or miscues with us. You can't misplace this love, Miss Love. I am on a mission to give her what she's missing. No misprint, listen, I've gone the distance with my mistress thus far. That's cause she's never misused my heart. My mistress, we might be a mismatch, but when together with her, there are no mishaps. A couple misfits passed and thought she was misfortune. Fitting that I picked my fortune while they missed on it. In the foreign eyes, she seems disorganized. See, the public is quick to misjudge, and I get emotional when I talk about my missy. I'm not tearing, I just get a little misty. My mistress, I'm always thinking about her. I can't be without her. I can't breathe without her. I'm not myself. I cannot be me without her. I feel sick without her. I can't live without my mistress. Clear my stress. Am I in love? Yes. Am I in love? Yes. My mistress. Clear my stress. Am I in love? Yes. Am I in love? Yes. Sonnet 130. Y'all still with me? Say yeah. Got a couple more for you guys. For anybody that would like more information on the Sonnet Man, please feel free to visit sonnetman.com. I talk to everybody, so you can reach me. You can email me, sonnetmannyc@gmail. I give math tutoring I still tutor math. People email me about math on sonnetman.com. Poetry lessons, free MP3s, anything. So any updates that you would like, feel free to visit sonnetman.com or Academic Entertainment. Yeah. This has been a great experience working at for Stratford Shakespeare Festival. Hope to come again. I may be working with them later on this year. I was able to work with Shakespeare School earlier this week, and the talent, yes, the poems that they were able to provide were wonderful. So this was amazing. Actually, this next one is dedicated to a couple family members in Brooklyn. This was one of my favorite sonnets too. This is Sonnet 116. Anybody familiar with Sonnet 116? You're gonna get familiar now. I had a wonderful team that worked with me on the Sonnet Man CD. RG Shaw, the producer Daniel Linus, and I had this wonderful singer named Melissa Gutman, who's the reason why this whole thing is together, and this is her. We're talking about love, her real love. And if it changes with time, don't let it change you. I'll be the light. I'll be the light through the dark, yeah. I'll be the light through the dark, yeah. Yeah. You'll be the beat of my heart. Sonnet 116. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it isn't ever fixing mark that looks on tempest and is nearly shaken. It is a star to every wandering bark whose worth's unknown, although its height be taken. Love's not time full, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bended sickles compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error and upon me proof, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Nah, no man ever loved. Nah, no man ever loved. Hey, I'll be the light. I'll be the light through the dark, yeah. I'll be the light through the dark, yeah. You'll be the beat. Hey, you'll be the beat of my heart, yeah. You'll be the beat of my heart, check it. Even if you change my love,
I will never change my love.
I will always feel the same, just like the first day.
Even if you change my love,
I will never take my love away. I know change is for the better. Me and you forever, we can change together. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love.
Did you say impediments?
Yes, I said impediments, flaws, negatives. Y'all get settled in. This is a lesson on a person's affections. Don't hold your breath when searching for perfection. And when selecting the person or the thing you love, be prepared for rejection. See, love is the light that could lead you to the shore. It could lead you with hope and keep you afloat. Love is blind, see what you find without a compass. Open your mind and see what you can get accomplished. It's a timeless pleasure, unmeasured. Stay on the boat, I bet you will find a treasure. It's a must to adjust and get accustomed to your love, because within it changes due. In the test of time, don't let it change your view. Don't let it change you. Don't let it change you. Real love bears it out even to the end. If these words were false, I will never write again. Everybody clap with me right here. Clap if you got love for family. Clap if you got love for school. Clap if you got love for your town. And actually, most importantly, clap if you got love for yourself. Because you can't love anything else until you love yourself, right? Yeah. I'll be the light. I'll be the light through the dark, yeah. I'll be the light through the dark, yeah. You'll be the beat. You'll be the beat of my heart, yeah. You'll be the beat of my heart, Sonnet 116. Okay. I like this. The buses are waiting outside, okay? So if you gotta make your calls, let everybody know. So for this last one I like to do, like I said, this is not a one-man show. We all participated. I see everybody. You helped me sing, you helped me chant, help me rap. Someone just picked me up with a nice math line. And as you can see, I don't really move around a lot. It's because I try not to, I sweat a lot. But also I don't dance that much. But I do like, since this is a hip hop concert, because this is a hip hop concert, but it's just an intimate hip hop concert. Yes, whoa. So this is an intimate hip hop concert. I like to end my concerts the same way every time with a dance. So can everybody stand up? Don't worry. As you can see, I don't move that much, so it's not going to be like we back flipping and stuff like that. Okay, I promise that. For those who are not standing, don't worry. You're standing in your hearts. I believe it, okay? I'm going to show you this one move. It's very simple, all right? Everybody ready? Okay, I want everybody to go to their left like this. 1, 2. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, you want to join it? You want to join the stage? Oh, I don't want everybody to go back to their right. 1, 2. All right, now we're going to try to do that in unison. Do both of those together, okay? Left and right, okay? Everybody go to their left. Left, 2, then right. Right, 2. All right, we're going to try one more time. Left, 2, right, 2. As you can see, I don't move that much. But do you see how your back foot follows you? That is called the two-step. Yes. I know I need some more dance moves. But anybody doing any hand gestures, I might steal your hand gesture move, okay? Show me some skills. Show me something, all right? So we're going to end this out. We're going to dance our way out, and we're going to end this with a bang, okay? For the love of Shakespeare, make some noise. Yes, let's dance this one out. All right, I want everybody start like this. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, never say that I was force of heart. Though absence seem my flame to qualify. As easy my eye from myself depart. As from my soul which in thy breast doth lie. That is my home of love if I have range. Like him that travels, I return again. Just to the time, not with the time exchange. So that myself bring water for my stains. Never believe though in my nature reign. All frailties have besieged all kinds of blood. That it could so preposterously be stained. You should show everybody this. To leave for nothing all that sum of good. For nothing, this wide universe I call. Save thou my rose, in it thou art my all. Wipe your tears away, have no fears, okay? Even though I stray, you have my heart forever. Wipe your tears away, have no fears, okay? Even though I stray, you have my heart forever. Y'all all with me? I like that, I like that. Everybody rocking it here. So if y'all want me to keep going, I want y'all to say turn it up. Say turn it up. Say turn it up. Say turn it up. Oh, don't say I was ever untrue. Though my absence for you is uncool. It would be easy for me to separate myself as I would from you. If I ever stray, I'm coming back. I can't turn away. I heart you like part 2. I'll return again. Right on time with my feelings unchanged. Making up for lost time and mistakes. I brought water for my sins. I can't end it this way. In dismay. No way. I tried to be perfect and cordial. I have a weakness. Every human being is immortal. I can't be someone like you. I have morals. My world is for you. Never say that I was force of heart. Easy my tie from myself departs. For you, I go beyond limits. Couldn't leave you for something worthless. In my world, you my everything in it. We are forever. Wipe your tears away. Have no fears, okay? Even though I stray, you have my heart forever. Wipe your tears away. Have no fears, okay? Even though I stray, you have my heart forever. Never say that I was force of heart. No absence seem my flame to qualify. You know what? For the end, I like to end my concerts in the same way. We're gonna try to do a soul clap, double time, like this. Thank y'all. My name is Devon Glover, the Sonnet Man. I want to thank Andrea Gammon for inviting me to the Stratford Shakespeare Festival. Sonnetman.com. Peace.